6 things Albert Einstein got wrong. 1. Black holes. Einstein formulated the general theory of relativity. Black holes are directly descended from it. Einstein, however, wasn't convinced they existed. In 1939, he wrote a paper for the Annals of Mathematics. In it he refuted a Schwarzschild singularity. Einstein's theory connected space and time. Gravity ripples through them. In 1916, Schwarzschild wrote about gravitational singularity. It could break down the space-time continuum. This would create a hole even light couldn't escape from. Einstein believed it did not exist in physical reality. The idea was largely disregarded until 1935. Subramanya Chandrasekhar rediscovered singularity. It came in the form of a dying star, collapsing in on itself. Today, this is the classic definition of a black hole. 2. Quantum mechanics. Einstein reimagined classical mechanics. He believed that macroscopic phenomena are predictable. Quantum mechanics began to emerge in the 1920s. It describes the microscopic world. It bases the world of atoms on probability. Particles don't exist until you observe them. They communicate physical changes without ever touching. Einstein thought that was unphysical. 3. Gravitational waves. In 2015, scientists detected ripples in space-time. They were caused by gravity. These waves were predicted by Einstein in 1916. They are a natural side effect of general relativity. However, he initially wrote a paper saying they don't exist. That paper was rejected by the journal Physical Review. It turned out Einstein had made a mathematical error. He was angry at having his paper reviewed. Einstein planned to publish it in another journal, but he found his error independently. He managed to rewrite the paper before it was published. 4. Expanding universe. The universe is not only expanding, but accelerating. It was determined by looking at the redshift of galaxies. They're moving away from the vantage point on Earth. In Einstein's time, this finding hadn't yet been discovered. Einstein assumed that the universe was static. As a result, his theories ran into problems. In 1917, Einstein introduced a cosmological constant. He believed he needed to represent a repulsive force. It would counter the attractive force of gravity. This helped keep the universe stable. In Einstein's math, in 1929, it was discovered that the universe was expanding. Einstein discarded the constant. 5. Unification of gravity with the other forces. 4 fundamental forces govern the world. They are gravity, electromagnetism, and 2 nuclear forces. These forces can be observed and explained discretely. Einstein wanted to unify forces under one theory. He mostly focused on gravity and electromagnetism. The Standard Model was introduced in the 1970s. It joins electromagnetism and the nuclear forces, but gravity doesn't fit into this model. 6. Gravitational lensing. In 1936, Einstein published an article in Science. He detailed what he called the lens-like action of a star. The idea is that objects in space could divert light. Einstein only thought of lensing by stars. He didn't think of galaxies. Later, scientists discovered gravitational lensing. It has become the technique of mapping the universe.